Hey, good morning, family. As y'all can see, I'm back at home for a couple minutes on the back porch, real quick. Uh, it's not a normal video, it's just a regular, I guess, an update video to update you guys on what happened with Monica before I head back to the hospital. But first of all, before I get into that, I want to thank you guys just off the post that I put up. I was everywhere yesterday, not really myself, just because of what happened with Monica. But I want to thank you guys for your prayers, words of encouragement, uh, get better soon, Monica's, uh, all that and above. I just want to thank you guys, tell you guys that I really appreciate the love that you guys show us. Um, it's just one of them things. We try not to put, I guess I'll say, personal information out about us, about, sicknesses, or if we're going through something, or doctor visits and stuff like that. We try not to put out just because of, people, just because of what some people say. And I know the majority of you guys are praying for us and have our back. And we do the same for you guys. If y'all send us emails or messages, that something happened or a loved one may have passed or something happened with you, we try to make sure we send something back that we're praying or encouraging words. So I just want to thank you guys, because you guys are the best. And it's touching the messages that you guys put out and the love that you guys show to us. So I just want to thank you guys for that. But to get into what happened yesterday, Monica is still in the hospital today. But yesterday morning, while we were sleeping, uh, and don't take this the wrong way, but I try to make light of everything so I won't be down. But Monica decided to have a seizure on your boy. So Monica had a seizure yesterday morning. Scariest moment of my life, because I was asleep and she was asleep when she started seizing. Um, Real scary moment, because she went to shaking and going into a seizure, and it's uncontrollable. And to this moment, she doesn't know what happened. Uh, she doesn't even know she went in or had a seizure. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird how God does things, because I was supposed to be out of the house headed to work about 5:30, and I just so happened to lay back down beside Monica and kind of dozed off a little bit. And I'll say it was almost 6 o'clock on the dot when that happened. Um, but she had a seizure, and after her body stopped, I jumped on her first because she was in the bed. I didn't want her to fall out the bed, hit her head or anything, and we could have been having a whole nother conversation. Uh, whole nother conversation right now. But God does things. I didn't know if I was doing the right thing or the wrong thing. I just reacted to try to cover her, to make sure she didn't hurt herself while this was going on. And afterwards, I tried to get her up, and I was dialing 911 and dialed her mother instead of 911. And she went to telling me, call 911 or just get her to the emergency room. So after that, I hung up the phone, started trying to get her, hey, wake up, wake up, wake up, because she wouldn't wake up. And it was like she was trying to get up, but she couldn't get up. And then, she bit her tongue while she was having a seizure. You know what I'm saying? So she couldn't talk because she had to bit her tongue. It's bad. Her tongue, it's swollen up and all that. But she was kind of talking sideways to me, and I was like, no, no. We headed to the emergency room. So I kind of got her to where she started talking to me, and she got up, but she couldn't move because her right side uh, was numb, or she had no motion in her arm and her leg. So I thought she might have had a stroke also. So for some reason, she popped up because she kept asking me, "What's wrong with you? Why are you saying I need to go to the hospital? Why you finna call 911?" She didn't know what happened once I finally got her up. Cause it took me about 2 minutes to get her up, wake her up, get her to where she could talk to me and respond while I'm trying to dial 911. So then it got in my mind, they wasn't coming fast enough. So once she got up, she kind of leaned back over because she didn't have any feeling in her leg and arm. And all of a sudden, y'all, she like got out the bed and she was just looking at me crazy and walked to the garage. And she was holding me. She couldn't walk on her own, but she was holding me, and I kind of pulled her to the garage. But she was making that motion on her own. I was like, okay, this is God all the way, because at that time I couldn't pray, but it was like I was talking to God. I was having a conversation the whole time. Okay, God, we in this mode. I need you to do this for me. Okay, this, and I got her to the truck, and once she got in the truck, she couldn't move anymore. So I was like, okay, this is God. Immediately, I ran and got everything we needed, and we was headed to the emergency room. So I probably got to the emergency room in 10 minutes or something like that, and paramedics would have been another 30 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes or so. So got her to the emergency room, and my mother-in-law, I had spoke with her. She was already there waiting on me. We got her checked in, and they immediately took her to the back. Got tests done on her and stuff like that. But they wanted to keep her for the night. That was yesterday, so she stayed last night, and we stayed all day yesterday. And I think I left about 1 this morning, something like that, just to come home, check on the kids, and get them off to school this morning because they wanted to go to school. Go to school this morning. After they spoke with their mother, because we talked and joked with them. Monica's back in she's in a good frame of mind, joking and stuff like that. But we FaceTime them. They know she's good, and they're still not allowing too many visitors. So they was like, "Daddy, we'll just go to school, and when we get out, you could take us to see Mama," because she didn't get in the room until late last night, or almost this morning, like 12 o'clock, something like that, 11, 12 o'clock. We just got in the room. So we was in the ER from 6 something yesterday morning all the way till late last night. But that's what happened, fam. I just want to thank you guys. But that's the whole situation. She had a seizure. After they done the test, she didn't have a stroke, but they said the seizure, had her to go numb on her side. But she's moving now. She has the feeling back in her arm and legs, so she can move around. But that's where she is now. She had to stay for observation to make sure she's okay and do all the tests and stuff to see why this happened, because she never had a seizure before in her life. And I know the whole time we've been married, this has never happened. So trying to figure out if it's something that a medicine that she was taking, or is something weird going on with her body or something like that. But y'all may hear this conversation again, y'all may not, because again, I don't try not to talk too much about medical stuff. I joke about me having diabetes and stuff. I may bring that up every once in a while, but the deep stuff I try not to bring up. But this is one of those things I felt, and Monica was okay with it, to let you guys know what happened with her yesterday. And she was like, "Demetrius, put up the video," because I wasn't going to do it. And she asked me to put up the post also to let you guys know. And that's how much she cares about our channel and about how you guys feel, and to let you guys know, because she brought it up to say, hey, let the family know what's going on and what happened. So I may not bring it up again. She may do a video, or we may do a video together or something like that, just to show you know, hey, she's good or she's okay. But just wanted to let y'all know, man. But at the end of the day, to put a funny spin on it, my wife is crazy. Uh, while being in the hospital or in the ER after she got herself together or whatever, um, I left out of the room so her mother could come in quite naturally, and Dorcas came, and her cousin and my mother was there also. So I left out the room so they could see her, could come in. They only allowed, I think, 1 or 2 people at a time. So I left out so they could see her once I made sure she was fine. And I was good with how she was looking or whatever. But I didn't have, I brought her pocketbook so I could have a wallet and stuff like that. But I didn't know she had lip gloss and stuff in her wallet. So I mean in her pocketbook. So I set her pocketbook on the bed, or she had the nurse or somebody to give it to her. So her cousin went back and saw her, and then right after that, her mother went in. So when I went back in the room, y'all, Monica had lip gloss on. She had took a little bonnet off her head. Y'all, she had her hair short. I said, what are you doing? You in the hospital, Mom. I can't be in here looking like this. I had to put my lip gloss on. I had to get my hair together. So at that moment, y'all, she couldn't move her arm. So she said, hold my arm. I said, what are you doing? Chill out. Just chill out. So, baby, please grab my arm. So I grabbed her arm, y'all. So I held her arm up, and she put her hand in her head, and she was straightening her little curls out. My wife crazy, y'all. But we joked about it and just joked about, you know, being here in the situation. And that's how we do. Um, you know, we prayed and stuff, and just in the moment I was just really grateful that I was home. God allowed me to be home, and just how the whole situation worked out, man. She got uh, or she has good doctors, man, the best doctors in the world, I feel, because they came in with good attitudes. They were joking and stuff, and just making the moment better than what it really was. You know what I'm saying? And they were checking on her, and all the nurses were good, man, at the hospital. So I don't know if any of the nurses will see this. You know, I don't go around just, oh, we're Meech and Monica, we have a YouTube channel. But if they see this, I just want to, you know, tell all the nurses, thank you. All the doctors, thank you. Uh, we had a nurse, once we got in the room, the main floor nurse, she came in the room, and her and Monica joked and laughed and talked about dogs, because her daughter has a dog, and it's spoiled. Her dog is spoiled just like Milo is, and it just made the whole stay great, man. And it's just good how good God put people in front of you, or put people um, in your situation to help you and to be there for you and to comfort you and to let you know, hey, it's okay. And that's what everybody was saying, besides, you know, just joking along, hey, God got you. You know, just pray everything's gonna be good. We're here for you. We got you. We're looking at everything, all your tests, and we're gonna make sure everything's good. And it's just awesome what God does and the things that He do. And like the conversation we had the other day on the live, is like, you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know when things will happen. It's just when it happens, you know, you want to be in a place where you're in the right frame of mind to react, and just thank God. I mean, I could have been having a whole nother conversation with you guys right now. I feel if I wouldn't have been home, you know what I'm saying? And God allowed me to be home when this happened so I could take action. I could do whatever it was I needed to do. And I just believe He totally had everything set up, you know, everything that I did to try to help the situation, to help Monica while it was going on, getting her to the ER. And even the doctor said that was the best thing you could have did, because ambulance might have took too long. Something else could have been going on about you jumping into action, getting her to the car, shooting her straight here. You know, it's time we automatically started the test, and started testing her and seeing what's going on. So it just, how God does things is he's awesome, man. And I just, you know, just thank God for uh, blessing the whole situation and just having his hands on the whole situation and just having people around us uh, to pray when I couldn't pray, to just be there for us. Even the kids, I called and told them, hey, I need y'all on the same page right now, because I shot out the house, uh, rushing her to the emergency room, and they were getting up for school. So they stayed home, and I called them back, hey, your mama good. I just need y'all on the same page right now. I need y'all praying and all us in agreement with each other that everything's going to be okay. But it just all worked out, man. And God is good. And I just want to thank you guys for your prayers. Uh, I'm good. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I had my little moment yesterday, but I'm good. I didn't know my left from right yesterday. I was all over the place by my boo. Yeah, and you know, I just thank God. If something would have happened to her, or if God would have took her, that's just something I would have had to deal with. I wouldn't have had no regrets, because me and my wife have a good relationship. We're not beating each other up and all that stuff. It's just the point of the human side. I would have missed her if something would have happened. But I thank God he had me in a position to do whatever I did, to, if it was right or wrong, I did it. And she's good, so I'm about to get back to the hospital. I just wanted to sit out here a minute. I would get my clothes on, washing my face, stuff like that. Got the kids, took them to school, because we got some crazy weather. It's storming and stuff, but now it's stopped. So I think we got like 90% chance of rain all day today. So it'll be off and on. But I just need to get home last night or early this morning, clear my mind, because I spoke with the nurses before I left and say, hey, I'm on speed dial. If anything happened or this happened again, then I call back to make sure that they were checking on her and stuff like that. But until I got back this morning. So they're off to school. I just dropped them off, got my clothes on. I'm finna head back to the hospital. But thank you guys again. I just thank God again for, blessing me to see another day with my wife, and blessing her and in her body, man, and even the other ailments that she have going on in her body. I still believe that God is doing a work inside of her body and doing a work in her, changing the pains that she have, the other illnesses that she has going on. I still believe that God is doing the work, and I never stop believing. Even when she's painting or if she has a bad day, I still believe that God is working in her body, doing a healing, doing a work in her body. We have to keep the faith, and that's what it is. No matter what happens, no matter the situation, we have to keep the faith. We have to keep believing and keep staying strong. So I done talked enough. I'm about to go back to see my boo. But thank you guys again, and appreciate everything that you guys doing. We have a big support team between my mother, her mother, cousins, friends. We have a big support team here, and we got an even bigger support team with you guys. So just want to tell you thank you, man. And it's amazing, man, all the support, all the phone calls we got. My friends, my personal friends, they're calling me, hey, I'm on the way, and I'm telling them nothing y'all can do, just pray. But them, I say, talking with me, excuse me, talking with me and getting me back in the right frame of mind. You know what I'm saying? So you need that support. And all my bros, Campbell, Ship, Mac, Doug, Baby Boy. I know once, the other family, James, Caesar. I don't talk with you guys on a personal level, but you guys always are there. everybody, man. Chris, I'm just naming my people uh, that reached out to help lift me up while Monica was going on. Then we got, I hate when I start naming people, but it is what it is. But from Darkest to Monica's cousin Trina to Yetta to everybody, Johanna, everybody that reached out, Shanika, everybody that reached out and came out to the hospital. I just want to thank you guys because I needed it. I needed it myself, along with Monica. And by the time they got there, Monica was smiling and joking with being herself, even though she's in pain. She letting them know, hey, I'm hurting us. This and this what the doctor said, but y'all know us. You know, we try to make light out of the worst situation. But I just want to thank everybody, man, and especially thank you guys. And hey, I'm gonna go. Uh, we finna go so we can keep doing it big in the hospital. And I got to get me something to eat also. But thank you guys again. Appreciate it. Y'all keep doing it big. And I see y'all in the next video because for some reason, Monica want to keep videoing. I don't know how she going to do it, but we're going to try to keep y'all posted. So I may do something at the hospital with her or when she comes back home so y'all guys can see her. So you guys can see her, but I'm good, you know, a little emotional talking about it, but you know, we good, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Love you guys. Be blessed. I don't want to see none of y'all crying, no tears or nothing like that. It's all good, okay? All right, thank you guys. Be blessed.